everybody, Pat Huntoon here from Technique Junkies, and I have showed you Nuvo Glimmer Paste before, and if you have not seen those videos, I suggest you go back and watch them. I've shown you how to put them onto paper using a palette knife and the nice thick dimension you get there. Today I'm going to show you a little bit different. It's a very simple way to apply these to your paper, and it is a little less messy, and let me show you how. So today we're going to be starting with a stencil, and we're going to be using a mermaid scale, the mermaid scales from a Colorful Life Designs. And I'm going to put it on my paper, and I'm going to be using dark blue paper this time, and just tack it down using painter's tape. I use cheap painter's tape, however cheap I can find it. Occasionally I can find this in my dollar store in the hardware section. Occasionally, not always. I'm just going to tack it down to my work surface here because I'm going to be using my hands. Now, if you were going to work quickly, you could hold it with one hand and dab it on there, but I'm going to be talking and I'm a little crazy with my hands. So, and this time, all I'm using is a sponge, and I cut my sponges down from a full sponge into quarters so that I save them, and my little pack band sponge there. So I save them and I can use them over and over again. Now, a little bit about this glimmer paste. I've been using it for a little over a year, and I didn't touch this paste for probably 3 months. I didn't use it because I use it at trade shows mainly. So these are probably 3 or 4 months old. As you can see, there's not much left in the jar here. And when I opened it, I had to remove like a skim off the top of some that was dried. Now, it's not dried all the way through, as you can see. It's still pretty moist there. Still coming out pretty moist, and since it's a firmer product, that's good. But I would strongly suggest that when you store these, you get all of the excess product off the rim and off the inside of the rim, and tap it down so that you get the product down at the bottom. That's going to preserve your product, and then store them upright. That will preserve your product. So this time I'm just going to take a palette knife to take some out, and I'm going to be putting it on my nonstick work surface over here. See, I'm just going to dab it down there, and then I'm going to be taking my sponge and rubbing it in there. So I just want to get some on there. It doesn't have to be thick, not as thin as maybe I would do a mousse, but thick. And then I'm just going to rub it in there. Now, this is a little bit different look than you would get if you were using it through with a palette knife. With a palette knife, you're going to get a big, fat ball of texture there. And as you notice, and I don't know if, let me explain this to you. There are some colors that have a iridescent quality on dark black or darker cardstock, and this is one of them. This color is called Blue Topaz, and if you can see there's different colors of glitter in here. It's not just blue glitter, it's blue glitter, green glitter, pink glitter. So all of those colors are going to come through on a darker cardstock, and even with that shine now, you can really see the green coming through there. So that's an iridescent. And then I'm going to take a solid, and this is a solid color. This color is called Amethyst Purple, and as you can see, it's purple with a purple glitter in it. So I'm just going to wipe my palette knife down. I'm going to take a little bit, put it on my work surface, and the only reason I'm taking it and putting it on my work surface is because I can't reach it from, it's way down in these jars. These are really empty. You can see they didn't dry out right away, and they didn't dry out after 3 months. You can see it just a little bit on the top here got dried. I'm just going to remove that in my spare time. And I'm going to be using, I'm just going to use the same because I'm going to blend these colors a little bit. I'm going to pick it up off my work surface, put it on my sponge, bring it over to my piece, and I'm going to rub this on. Now again, I am not going to get super thick glimmer paste on here. I'm just going to get a fine little inch of glimmer paste, but you can see it's still really shimmery, and I'm just going to take the rest here and kind of blend these colors in. And this is a 5-minute background that you can do, not even 5 minutes, 5 minutes because I'm talking. Oh, and look at that. I did mix some of that. Look at that iridescent. Isn't that beautiful? And I put some of the iridescent because it was on my sponge. You can see my sponge is mixed over that purple, and I kind of made that iridescent in certain spots too. So this is a quick and fast way to use your glimmer paste. You don't have to use it through a palette knife with a stencil. You can use it using a sponge like this. And my biggest tip for you is to wash your stencil right away. It'll stay on here. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry. So I'm just going to spray this real quick and just work this off. See how fast it does come off? If you have running water, that's even better. Run it under running water. Just dropping it into a bowl of water will not be as effective. You need to rub. Do both sides. So this is the piece, and you can still see we're getting plenty of dimension there. And I think it's a little neater to do than working with the palette knife, which you take a lot out, you have to spread it on. I think this is really fast and easy to do. So that's a tutorial today, quick and easy. I'll finish this card off and show you at the end of the tutorial. If you like this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I do rubber stamping tutorials once a week. Thanks for stopping by today. Hope you have a great day.